And you see all this Wizkid FC, make I start with Una first. Una Wizkid FC. Una be the 40% problem of this country, but Una no. Una will be Wizkid FC. Una be 40% problem for this country, and you guys don't know. You know why? You guys see, you guys don't even think sometimes before you just make some certain arguments. Una don't even see beyond the lens at all. Now we just open our mouth. Yes, I love Wizkid though. Yes, I love Davido. But you see those 30 BG and Wizkid FC people, all those people, they are animals. Una they don't say Seun Kuti deserve waiting Wizkid tell her, but Una no say waiting with Seun Kuti they tell Una will be FC. Una deserve them. How dare you guys even try to compare Wizkid and Fela? How Una go carry Una self if Una get sense? Una go to compare Wizkid and Fela. Do you know who Fela is? The father of Afrobeats. Whatever Wizkid thinks he have done today in the music industry, Fela have done it. Fela was the first to do it. People they blame Seun Kuti say why ain't gonna talk to the FC? Say the FC now if attack this, attack that. See if I be Fela Pikin, I go attack FC because you guys don't have sense comparing Fela to Wizkid. All those Gen Zs, we don't even know anything. We just begin. What did Wizkid they sing compared to Fela? You think Fela was all about your bomb? She tell me the music. Fela was a warrior. Fela was a freedom fighter. Fela used his music as a weapon. Fela was not even compromised. Baba stand firm for what they do. Do you know how many times they tried to bribe him to water down his music because he was exposing the government? Do you know? Do you know how many tours he went? Wizkid, small boy, don't carry himself now the disrespecter. Why don't you face the Seun Kuti? When they tell him now truth, all of them go the verse. Wizkid is not bigger than Fela in his life. In his life, do you know the song that Fela had? Do you know the sacrifice that Fela paid and made? Person where they in Mama Nigeria government raid their house. Find they see Mama they throw for story building, the woman waist break. If now Wizkid Mama they throw, you know go do music again. Now they go do music again. When I talk say Seun they attack the FC. Yes, he's supposed to attack the FC. Fela is a god. See, Fela is a god. Even Wizkid had tattoo of Fela on his body. Me, I even get that. I have tattoo of Fela in his body as an Igbo man. I carry Yoruba man put for my hand. That is to show you how much I love him. Now we just this sentimental and Wizkid. What have Wizkid even done? Where Fela no start? Fela was the foundation of everything. If I date woman, I ask the woman Fela and Wizkid, let me say Wizkid is bigger than Fela or is better than Fela. I'm going to look that woman one time because you don't have sense. They just give an internet and I will carry on a stupid hand, they press rubbish, they tweet nonsense. Shameless Nigerians.
Until Wizkid is ready to stand up and go and carry stone and stone government. Not with music, with a stone. Do you know that Fela was released from prison just so that he don't go buy for prison? He was in prison. They look and say, this prison where this guy, he go buy. And if he buy, he go turn uproar. Now they release and may go buy for house. Are you aware of this? Fela put his skin in the game. Fela would have died in prison. That was 1995. I was fresh in university. Fela was not a troublemaker. Fela was a freedom fighter. We are talking about music. I cannot talk about Fela if I don't talk about everything he stood for. The agitation and the music went hand in glove. You can't separate the two. The moment you try to separate the two, you are trying to rig the game. You cannot separate Fela. You cannot draw a rift between Fela's music and Fela's personality. What he fought for. How many people he raised. Fela went to jail fighting for our rights.
Welcome back to the channel. The war, the fight between Wizkid FC and Seun Kuti is not stopping anytime soon, because these people are ready to drag each other. They are really ready to drag each other, and a lot of Wizkid FC are actually happy that Wizkid gets to reply this. He gets to reply Seun Kuti, and according to them, Seun Kuti feels that he can talk, but Wizkid has bad mouth. That's what he's known for. So, and he's big on his fans because he is coming out to fight for Wizkid FC. And a lot of tweets went down, which I've already said in my last video, in my previous video. And I will keep saying this. The truth is, we can't compare these two people together. There's no need for the comparison. These two people are great on their own. And a lot of Gen Zs don't even know Wizkid. I'm sorry, a lot of Gen Zs don't even know Fela. They don't know his songs. It's just the name that they've been hearing. And even if they know the song, it's just feel. So coming out to compare somebody who is a Grammy winner and all those things, these guys will come for you unprovoked. Wizkid FC would definitely come for you unprovoked. Seun Kuti is actually wrong for even for responding to this thing in the first place. He's actually wrong, because why are you comparing Fela with Wizkid? These are two different people. Their genre of music is totally different. For me, oh yes, it's Afrobeat, yeah, but then the lyrics and everything is different. And at the end of the day, they are both great, so the comparison is not needed. Well, that's my take on this. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And if this is the first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And after so many years, down to 2003, a player like Messi played his first professional football for Barcelona at the age of 16. Now, did the years difference stop the comparison between Messi and Maradona? No. You know why? Because they are in the same profession. Now, Maradona played football so well that when he retired, Napoli decided that they were going to retire his jersey number 10. But the Italian Football Federation said, if you are a professional football club in Italy, the jersey from 1 to 11, first 11, must be active, no matter the legacy that you are trying to protect. And so, Napoli brought back that jersey and handed it over to anybody that could wear it. But did that put the person in the space of Maradona? No. Because they had to obey law. Now, when Messi, let's not even go to Messi. There is a player called Andres Iniesta who also played for Barcelona. When he left, because of his midfield achievement, because of how much of a maestro he was as a midfielder, they thought the jersey number 8 should be rested. But after a few years back, a player called Pedri rose through the ranks of the Barcelona La Masia, and they decided that for us to encourage a new player to do what Iniesta have done for us, so that he can pick up the challenge and let us have a future Iniesta, they gave Pedri the jersey number 8. Not just because he has done what Iniesta has done, so that he can do what Iniesta did for Barcelona. That was a way of pushing him. That's for Andres. That's for jersey number 8. When you go to the history of Portugal, only one player has scored 9 goals in one World Cup. Plays 6 games, scored 9 goals. A player called Eusebio. Go and Google it. Don Ferreira. That guy wore the jersey number 13 for Portugal. And as we speak today, he is named the Black Panther because of that jersey. Do you know who's wearing that jersey today? Renato Viegas is not even known. Eusebio was that good. When Eusebio play ball, they never know whether they go bomb people like Ronaldo. But did you know when Ronaldo came, it is arguably right now that he's the best player that ever played for Portugal. Does that throw away the history of Eusebio? No. Now, we see that in Nigeria today and we hear issues like Sabinus and Mr. Ibu. You know why that comparison was easy for anybody to do? Because they are in the same field of making people laugh. But while one was on TV, the other one is on your phone. So comparison is the easiest way to keep the legacy of anybody going. If not for comparison, a lot of people would have been long forgotten. Long forgotten. As bad as our politician dey, if you want to compare the president wey try and the one wey not so try, you will still have to bring back the name of the one wey not try to be able to know say the other one try. Why? Because you cannot go and compare a president and a pastor. You must compare Jonathan and Goodluck, Buhari and Obasanjo, Abacha and Abu Salam. Whether in the midst of those comparisons, one must do pass one. Why? Because they are in the same profession. John the Baptist was mistaken for Jesus because he was doing something close to what they said Jesus was coming to do. That's why people say, are you the one we are waiting for, or there is another? Does that stop the fact that John the Baptist was not big enough to undo the rope of Jesus' sandals? No. Comparison is the best way to keep anyone's legacy alive, no matter who the person is. Till today, even though it has been proven that Jesus is the Son of God, he was God in the image of man to dwell amongst men. Did you know that because he came as a man at all, they are rating him with Michael Jackson? Say, oh, Jesus is the most popular name after him, Michael Jackson. Did you think they did anything wrong by saying, why would they even try it at all? No, Jesus came as a man. So that comparison is being happening because he came as a man. They did not say after God, Michael Jackson. No, they say after the most popular name because he was named. A naming ceremony was done for him. That is why he happens to. Because I think they say him, Michael Jackson, then Coca-Cola. You see, even non-living thing fell into that category. Does this stop Jesus from being the Son of God? Does this stop churches from acknowledging his name? No. So what am I trying to say in essence? There is nothing wrong